So I want to continue the game and probably end the game that we did last time. So yeah, here we are. If you want to join, exclamation mark join and then your pronoun. He, she, they. In fact, boink. And hopefully we get enough people. Yeah. We need at minimum 3 people. So actually a little weird. Were you in yellow last time, Speedy? It might have been yellow last time. So I guess you just have to not play for yellow team anymore. Calling again, anyone? Anyone joining? If not, I'm gonna have to switch games, and that's gonna be real sad. I'm kidding. You know, I kind of thought that I might have to switch games, just in case, because you never know how many people are gonna show up to stream, and then also who just wants to lurk and not do anything. What other things do I have on my to-do list? Yeah, I have to set up raid clips. When someone raids me, I want to set up a thing that will play one of their clips at random, because I think that's a thing. I just haven't searched it up in a while. Armin! Hello, Armin. Hello. I don't know what team were you purple, Armin, last time? I don't think you were green, unless I'm wrong. But Armin, hello, Armin. Hello. One more person, then we can start. Alright, I have to search for more transition animations because I want to get like some sort of ocean related animation or something to like when I swap screens. That'd be cool. That'd be nice. Actually, I forgot to tweet out my stream. I always forget to tweet. We started with finishing. Spelling. Finishing. Here comes Nico. But King of the Castle is now on. Come on in and participate. It's really fun, I swear. Pinky promise. It's a long tweet. Alright, tweet. Alright. I was lurking. Personally, I like to call it purple. Purple. I've noticed you definitely have a habit of replacing P's with B's, as in puppy, but it's quite nice. Purple. Yeah. I forgot that you can actually like put little symbols for channel point redemptions, and like none of my channel points have symbols because you know the only ones that do are pretty like ones built into Twitch that they give you for from them. Whatever you know what I mean. But I want to make little icons for them. Not like really like high effort ones. I just want to like probably make little pixel arts for each channel point redemption. Shouldn't take too long. Gives a little bit more, a little bit better vibes. Oh man. One more person. If you really want to join Yellow Team, now's your time. One more person. Just the one. Goose! Goose. Kirby. Kirby, can you join? I guess I could technically join myself. I could bring it up on my phone. But I don't want to do that. That feels bad because then now I'm playing for. Do I play for yellow team or play for the king? You know, I should probably play for the king. But that's not great. Join. I'm not joining. Someone's got to join. It can't be me. It cannot be me. Or I could try to join yellow team and just play like that person's on yellow team and I'm a king. I could do that if I really want to. Also, I forgot, chat actually needs to be to the right of me for this game. Hello, Double. And hello, the best Noah. Welcome. Sorry, Double, you're not on the same team as Armin, but you'll do your best on yellow team, I'm sure. Peoples. We love Peoples. Alright. I realize this game is very popular. People like this game. I really like this game. I love this game so much. Alright. This is an ongoing game, by the way. So, for people who didn't know what was happening before, I'll try to explain. I will try to explain. So, yellow team and green team want my treasury down. I think it's 1,500. If they want it below or at 1,500, it's one of the two. We're very close to that, I think. Also, yes, yellow and green are rebelling. Or they can rebel if they want to vote. If they want to vote. And what does purple team? Purple team wants my stability low, and it's already pretty low. So they're succeeding right now. Pretty good. So anyway, sorry. Bet we will win. I don't know. Your military's looking pretty bad, green team. All right, we'll go on. If green team wants to rebel, they can rebel. Abstain from rebellion. That's fair. The Lord Patrician the Best Noah. All I'm saying is Evergrande claims to have a saint in their ancestry. Your great-great-grandfather was probably a common dullard. Oh, it's double. Shut your mouth, you hedge-born puzzle wit. Good insult. His name was Saint Umber, and he defeated the werewolf of Arenhar by turning it into dust in an instant, according to my grandmother. If you're so sure, how about a little wager? A bag of gold says your ancestor was no saint. You're on. Please don't break out into a duel. Please don't do that. Please, my kingdom. Lord Patrician, the Best Noah is spreading damnable lies about my great-great-grandfather. If you really think he was a saint, then dig him up. Saints are incorruptible, even after death. They don't decay. Very well, I request the council's permission to exhume my ancestor and prove this fool wrong. Thank you for following the Best Noah. Thank you. Okay, should Grande Double Bubbler be allowed to dig up their ancestor?
Unacceptable condition!
How very in character of you, the Best Noah. Okay. What is this? Okay, so I really want my stability. First of all, my win condition is I need my stability up, and it's not doing too great right now, so I really need it. One of them's a gamble on stability, which doesn't really affect stability. It's just you know, how good it is, how much of a chance it has to succeed. One of them raises defiance of, I'm sure, doubles. Yeah, it'll raise the defiance of yellow team, and this one's a gamble on faith. I don't really know if I care what happens. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just, you know, you vote. You guys can vote. You can do whatever you want. Because I don't really know what's gonna happen if the body is exhumed or isn't exhumed. You know. I feel like the more reasonable thing is just check the records for the. Just ask the Archbishop, hey, can you just check if this guy was a saint instead of, you know, literally digging him up? That'd be nice. That'd be cool. I see everyone else is kind of agreeing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Like, we only have 4 people in, so there's 3 votes there. Armin simply doesn't want to do anything about it. But I do agree that people should probably stand their ground like that. Hey, Archbishop, this doesn't have a high chance to succeed because stability, but church records can be muddled, Your Majesty, especially after times of turmoil. But I'll do my best to check. What was the deceased man's name? Saint Umber. Surely you have heard of the history of him somewhere. A few days later, the Archbishop emerges from his personal library, blinking in the light. I'm sorry, I can't find any recorded history of a saint named Umber. Ah, I failed. Who would have thought? 30% chance. Armin will rebel if they want to. What? No, check again. By the 9th. Huh, I was right. I think you owe me an apology. By the 9th, I was so sure. Fine, take your money. Oh, double is 700 wealth now. And Noah has 1300. Okay. What is... Also, everyone's faith is down. Nah, it's fine. Nobody really wants faith right now. Or needs it. So it's relatively okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, what's your case for rebelling? Because you currently have the weakest military, and rebelling will have better success depending on how much military you have. I'm the best, so we will win war easy. I don't know if that's a good... I don't know if that's a good argument. Alright, that's fine. The deceased. Yeah, the elderly Lady Patrician Demetra, a cousin, many times removed of Lady Patrician Armin. Oh, your faraway cousin Armin. They're dead. Died in their sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe? Sorry, Armin. I'm sorry for your loss. I guess. Friend of yours? Not at all, Your Majesty. She was very wealthy, however. But she could have spent more time on her accounts. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrabbling for her estate. Lady Patrician Demetra was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course, the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. Backgammon? Is that an actual game? Am I just misremembering something? I'm quiet? Misremembering something? I'm quiet? I sound fine on my end. What does everyone else in chat say? Am I quiet? Now my cousin cries. Sorry, Armin. Stuff happens. I did change my mic settings a little bit, so I am a bit quieter, definitely, than like last a bit. Oh, dang, god dang it. Really? A bit? Oh, dang. God, oh, come on, alright. Filters, gain. Because I use 50 computer volume and more and everything else. I have 30. I put my volume on 37. My computer volume. I'll turn it up a little bit. I don't. Is that? Hold on. Let me check myself. Hold on. Let me check myself. Testing. Hold on. Let me check myself. Testing. It sounds about the same. I don't know, man. It's a difficult balance. It really is. Just realize you literally are the best. It's in your user. True. Alright, I'll up the gain a little bit more. I don't want to go over the deep end. Maybe we have different max volumes in our ears. Probably, yeah. I don't want to turn myself. I'm gonna stop there. I turn up the gain. My late grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it in our family. By the 9th, that's a pitiful claim. Also, the mic's like right up next to my face, so I really shouldn't be quiet. And it sounds like perfect to me. Like, literally perfect. Give the estate to Lady Patrician Armin Alert. Give the estate to Speedy Raccoon. just throw Speedy in there. For backgammon. Redistribute the estate among the coastal peasants, or claim the estate for the treasury. You're not doing the voices? I don't know if I want to do the voices. I don't know if I want to do that. There's too many people, and it feels like I'm insulting people. It does. God, I really could use the treasury right now. So the coastal would be the green in region. It would up defiance in purple, but it would up the trade in green. Okay, what do I really not want? The problem is my call for unity thing's gonna be real weird with 4 people. That would mean 3 people need to vote for an option for that to work, which is not very likely, I would think. I don't really know if I want to veto anything either. I'm kind of okay with that, kind of okay. Nah, whatever. You just vote. You want me to I don't have any trade. The kingdom doesn't have trade. They have authority and stability and treasury. Treasury's not exactly trade, but it's similar, I guess. Oh boy. I feel like I know where Armin's gonna vote. Armin's the only one that hasn't voted yet. See, this like this game's very good. Oh, Armin. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Well, how very noble of you, Armin. Distribute it to your people. No, I think that's quite nice. Just distribute it to the peasants. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Well, good enough. All right. Aw, man. Although both of your defiances are up. Coalstool and Eastern nobles watch in outrage as peasants occupy the estate and move into the manor house. Using the late Lady Patrician Demetra's money, the peasants set up a marketplace on her land. It turns out to be a huge success, with merchants flocking to the place in crowds. That's a lot of trade. You know, time for most trade. I don't want to fight with Speedy. If I could share the monies with Speedy, I would. Oh, I wish that was an option too. All right, a bazaar report. Your Majesty, I've received worrying reports. Worrying and confusing. I'm constantly worried and confused. Yes, Your Majesty, I get that impression. I've received reports of one of my little birdies in Countess Speedy Raccoon's keep. She has a most unusual guest. Let me guess, the second god himself. That'd be nice. No. It's you, Your Majesty, or someone who looks just like you. I have no reason to suspect the Counts of plotting anything, and yet I can't square this away. Unfortunately, I can't devote too many resources to solving this puzzle with the kingdom in such a lamentable state. Too busy fighting fires elsewhere. I recommend you call a meeting of the council and try to do something to put a stop to this. Yeah, because Purple's win condition is they want to put a doppelganger on the throne, and it's just a person that looks just like me, just a random peasant, same clothes, same face, everything. Assemble them at once. Triple the security around the palace. Conduct a thorough search of eastern castles. Delay scheme for one season, or do nothing. That would up Purple's defiance a lot, but I'm gonna veto do nothing. You can't vote for that anymore. Dang it, come on. I have to play my own self-interests. I was gonna do it for that. There's no bits. Your bits have no power here. So anyway, it's just double? Yeah, there you go, Noah. You voted a little early. Yeah, okay. So that's very good for yellow and green team, because it lowers my treasury to below the amount they need. But it's also good for me because I need stability really bad, and bad for purple. But yeah, it's fine. No read, just vote. There we are. That's a Speedy I know. All right, so I'm gonna have to find a way to raise treasury. My authority's now. My authority's so low, man. It's so low, and my stability's still not high enough to thwart purple team. Ouch! 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 Ooh, my stability. In the darkest depths of an eastern forest, Countess Speedy Raccoon has gathered her fellow plotters around a mossy stone obelisk. The kingdom's on the brink of chaos. It's perfect. We have to strike. What do you intend us to do? Swoop in and kidnap the king in full view of honor guard in the palace watch? No, of course not. We need to use the chaos to our advantage. We have two options. Oh. Well, Speedy, go ahead and choose. It's only you that can vote. Okay. Alright. We must strike! Chaos! Make chaos take the world. Make chaos take the world! If you know, you know. How maniacal. Cripple your own economy. Just for the bit. Okay. Alright, Kirby's going back. Goodbye, Kirby. I'll see you later. Alright. Manufacture a food crisis. Here we go. If the East is gripped with famine, we can convince the king to come and visit us. Kiss babies, hand out Smithians, that sort of thing. I do like kissing babies, I guess. I don't know. Is that my character? That's when we strike. One king rides east, another king rides home. Your genius knows no bounds, but what about our own citizens? Won't they starve? You know what they say. Can't make an omelet without starving a few peasants. Do they say that? Anyway. You gotta lower your farming to 5 or less, purple team. AKA Speedy. The end game. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. If 2 more regions pass the final scheme, the winner will be decided at random. Oh, good. If stability, authority, or treasury hits 0, and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. Okay, okay. If a rebellion ends with a rebellion win, and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. The monarch can only win in ambition events, which will appear after you've acquired an heir. Oh, good. Oh, Eclipse. If only Eclipse were here. Meanwhile, in the south, Grandi Eclipse has invited Eclipse II has invited their closest associates to their manor house for some wine and cheese and treason. The ninth god is with us, my friend. The palace watch are in our pocket. They took our money gladly. The kingdom can barely afford to pay them a living wage. Music to my ears. Soon the throne will be ours. Indeed it will, but now we must plan our next steps. Okay. Alright, yellow team. Yellow team, aka double. What do you want? You want to raise your own military? You want to lower your lowest... Oh, no. No, don't do this to me. No, please. My stability, no. Alright, that's fine. Thank you. Well, I like to keep my stability. It's a lot better when nobody tries to raise my own stability, lower my own stability. Heck. Alright. Kill the king, Speedy! Come on. Over the last few months, we will have our troops infiltrate the capital, disguised as beggars. They'll swap places with the palace watch, one by one. Once the king realizes he is surrounded by our troops, it'll be too late. He'll be a helpless little fly caught in our web. Magnificent, but once we've turned the king into our puppet, won't the counts and patricians notice? That's why we need a strong army to make them think twice about challenging us. United with the king's forces, we'll be unstoppable. For the final stage, raise your military to at least 6. You're not too far off. Not too far. At the villa, sitting on a bench outside the Sun Beach Villa, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. To what do I owe this pleasure, Madam Treasurer? Oh, it's Eli. This is Eli. Oh, give it a rest. You know why I'm here. Let's just hurry this up, shall we? Where do I sign? Here, and here, and here. There you go. You got what you wanted. Of course. Goodbye, Madam Treasurer. Did my eyes deceive me? Well, was that the royal treasurer you were speaking with? Indeed, my friend. Good news. With the king's gold running out, the treasurer was willing to sell off the kingdom's roads and bridges. I can't speak today. Sorry. Soon this kingdom will be ours, but what will we do when we own everything? Oh, green team. Armin and Nebesnoa. What do we want? It's the circle of life. Yeah, B's a pretty good option. My authority is rock bottom at the moment. I'm doing poorly as a king. I'm doing so bad. In fact, I think you already hit your goal. I think it's going to be like 4, 5 or lower or something. We invested a lot of money in this kingdom. It's about time we started turning a profit. But what about the king? Won't he try to stop us? The key word there, my friend, is try. For the final stage, 1 or less. Never mind. Very low. Don't do less than 1 though. Maybe don't do less. Oof. God, I'm doing so bad. Everyone's on their final stage. Okay. Dry. Cannot start a rebellion. Cannot start a rebellion. On the verge of rebellion. Green can still rebel. Everyone else is kind of chilling. Escaped experiment. I want to try that one. Apparently something has escaped from the cellars of Countess Speedy Raccoon's castle. I've asked for an eyewitness report from the local. Hello, Your Majesty. It was a right unholy sight. A monster stitched together from parts dug up from the village cemetery. I recognize my aunt Edna's earlobes. That's a little weird. That's weirder than what you just said before that. Bring me Speedy Raccoon. Off with their head. I've spoken. This creature's my life's work, Your Grace. And my son. Oh, they just come out. Speedy's just making unimaginable horrors, and they just kind of admit to it. His escape was regrettable. He just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured, I have chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to ensure this won't happen again. It's too late for that, Countess. You and your unholy creation must be burned. It is the only way to cleanse the world of your evil. What do we want here? I just want more stability and probably more authority. My dungeon. My dungeon. Okay, I'm gonna straight up veto this one because if they lower my authority, I'm gonna be very sad. So hey, have fun with this. No one burns. I will burn Speedy. Speedy must go. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Free the monster. Oh god. Okay. The only thing anyone can do is tie this one, or just make it win. Don't burn me. I feel like Speed doesn't want to burn themselves. I think we're not going to tie this up, are we? There it is. Free the monster. Okay. We'll free the monster. We'll try. Oh, god, 40% chance for this to succeed. No, Your Majesty, the boy's not ready for the boy's not ready. He's too young. Please. He's still just a wee bab. Not ready for the outside world. This went to disaster. Disaster. Oh god, your faith's gone. The faith is now heathen. Purple has no god. The council would free this unholy monstrosity, and allow its twisted creator to go unpunished. What kind of message does this send? I don't know. I didn't make the decision. You're all mad. You'll see. Doom will come to East. Doom. And it failed. And it is okay. Yeah. Now East, their farming's gone, and now unstable. Oh, good. Thank you. Less stability. Exactly what I needed. And my authorities won, and that was the worst. Oh, that was the worst option for me. If I knew that 40% chance would go terribly wrong, maybe I would have eaten that one. Oh god, this is. Oof, I don't know if I have any chance of winning anymore. Okay, that's a nice little artwork in the top there. Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Montague Blinwood has written another smash hit. All the theaters in the capital are showing it nightly. Both us and Purple have goals. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you do. If you would not veto optional. Let's see. Look, if I didn't veto C, I feel like that one would have won. I'm not gonna lie. And that's still bad for me. All of it's bad. All of it's just bad. Look at the draw, baby. Okay. Oh, wonderful. I love his work. I love Montague Blinwood. Love that guy. He's cool. So do I. So does everyone. But the problem is that the new play features a character obviously based on you. How am I portrayed? The character is played by a professional clown named Biffo. I love Biffo. He's very funny. At one point, a bucket of custard is upended over his head as he sits on the throne. Your Highness, peasants and nobles alike are watching this play. The theaters are packed. You must put a stop to it. You simply cannot be known as King Biffo. I don't know. I like Biffo a lot. Okay. I think I'll tend to play myself. A sharp silence falls in the theater as heralds announce your arrival. You wave from the row of boxes. The actors stare up at you, clearly horrified. The show must go on. Come on, show me. Show me Biffo. The play begins. Soon enough, the Clown King arrives on stage, comedically tripping on his own robes. They somehow found an actor who looks just like you. Is it the doppelganger from Purple? Is Montague in Purple region? Endless humiliations are heaped on this honking, squeaking parody. Finally, the play concludes with the custard-drenched king handing his crown to the deserving hero. All eyes turn to you. How do you react? Scurry off into the night. I'll climb on stage. It's my twin. Oh no, he's real. The actors shrink away from you. The audience are deadly silent. Everyone's terrified of what you'll do next. I'm not gonna arrest everyone. Come on. Hilarious play. Authority's better. Stability's better. Oh, love this for me. Screw your gold green. The audience break out in relieved cheers. The actors now bow before you, weeping from gratitude. After that, the whole capital can talk about nothing but your good humor and mercy. That's me, good king. I'm trying my best, at least. Ah, what about my heir? Hello. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the cal- Oh, I have a child now. Okay. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to my son, my daughter, my child. I don't... Does this matter? I'm gonna... Hey, hey, Google... random number generator. It's what... Okay, I'm gonna 1 to 3. Looks like I'm having a child. Okay, there we go. Pronouns, baby. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. My stability's great now! God, I love that for me. Love that. Your Serene Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child. What is their name? One option. Capcom II. Alright, got an achievement for that too. Excellent, Your Serene Highness. I'm sure that Capcom II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Okay, hopefully the Red King... Oh, okay. Auction time. I'll bring up the wealth. You can see the wealth you have there. Everyone has their own. And this is... Okay, so the way it works is you !fund space... yeah, X is a character code. Okay, yeah. !fund space the letter you want to vote for space the money you want to put onto it. So that's it. Obviously, it tells you what happens, what happens if you vote for it. As a reminder, when conditions are, the purple team wants less farming, which they're actually achieving less farming right now. Green wants less stability. They want one less authority, rather. Which, actually, that can be affected. And yellow wants more military. So, yeah. This is going to go very poorly for me. Fund after 1,000, that's what I thought you were going to do, Noah. I do not like this. Oh, Armin has so much money! Armin has so much money! Armin, you have so much goddamn money. Actually, your money's on the right there, so I don't even need to bring that one up. Anyone want fun? You got 30 seconds? Just up faith for just for fun. Don't be heathens anymore. Just a little bit of faith as a treat. Armin's rich as heck. And over. All right. Didn't quite get it in, double. Didn't quite get it in. All right. More faith, less authority. Oh god, now I gotta raise my authority again. Okay. Alright, end season. Jesus Christ. A mob rises! Oh, goody. Your Majesty, the East is suffering a terrible food shortage. They've asked you to visit them and bolster the morale of their starving peasants. But it's so damp! Wear your waterproof crown. This will be painless and good for your public image. You better find goodbye to your wife. Don't worry, dear. I've known these cons since I was little. They used to play hide and seek with me. You can trust them. You embark on the long, perilous journey out east. After braving haunted forests and mud-churned roads, you reach your destination, the eastern city. The streets are dotted with starved beggars, their ribs sticking through their skin. Your Highness, I'm so glad to see you. Come, let's lend our aid to the needy. You spend the day handing out Smithians to a hungry mob. As the sun sets, Countess Speedy Raccoon invites you back to her castle. Welcome, welcome. Take a seat by the fire, Grace. Can I get you a drink? No need. I'm okay. Not thirsty. Also, I don't drink. Suit yourself. More for me. Apparently, Speedy does drink, canonically. Your foreign mercenaries take your seats behind you, watching Countess Speedy carefully. Actually, Your Grace, I had something I wanted to speak with you about, alone. I feel like if I... I think this is Purple's win condition, right? They're gonna come and kill me or something. I'm gonna try to send them out of the room, but I think they're not gonna leave. Never mind, they will. The mercenaries flashed an incredulous look before filing right back out of the room. Thank you. Now that we're alone, Your Grace, there's someone I wanted you to meet. You hear soft footsteps, a curtain parts, and you are suddenly confronted by me. It's me. Well, aren't you a handsome devil? Y'all, what you and your silly pranks? The voice is almost, but not quite, identical to your own. A little too nasal. Do you like it? Took a year of training to get the voice right. Hey, wait, hold on hold on a minute. Are you trying to replace me? I wondered when you catch on, your grace. Men? A dozen Eastern knights suddenly loom from the shadows. Strong hand sees you roughly and bundle you towards the door. Quick, you must make sure his body won't be discovered. The bag stuffed to your head, your arms tied behind your back, you're loaded into a mule like a sack of grain. As you jolt around the mule, you have plenty of time to contemplate your upcoming demise. It's funny, the kingdom won't even notice you're gone. Perhaps Avina will realize, but by then, it'll be too late. You'll already be dead. I don't know if it would have happened, if it would have changed at all if I didn't send my honor guard out of the room. I feel like, no. Because, you know, it's literally the win condition. I feel like if that could just be thwarted just by having my honor guard with me in the room, you know. I don't think that'd work. When the bag is ripped off your head, you find yourself standing over a mist-shrouded waterfall. Far below, the white water churns and seethes. Any last words? Nothing. Suit yourself. Candace Vita Raccoon takes a step back and kicks you nonchalantly off the edge. It's a long way down. Your screams are drowned out by the thundering water. Long live the new king, same as the old king. And there we are. There we are. Whoops, sorry. Oops. My mistake. Ah, dang. Depends on your military? I doubt it. It literally, like, it's their win condition. They accomplished their win condition. I don't think I can do anything about it. Like, I think what would happen is they just would have, like, defeated my honor guard. Or something, you know? Either that or it would just be like, oh, Speedy actually paid off your honor guard and they leave the room. But who knows. Mama just killed a man. But I got up to his head. Pulled the trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun. You know the rest. Nobody would ever know that the king had been replaced by an imposter. It isn't mentioned in the history books. Only the counts knew, and they took the secret to their graves. The Grandi's attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Grandi Eclipse ended their life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. Oh god. The patricians' attempt to buy the kingdoms ended in failure. The patricians' attempt to buy the kingdom ended in failure. Bankruptcies were filed. Marks were scratched in secret ledgers. The risk-reward calculus wasn't favorable. Perhaps next time. The Count's doppelganger was in power long enough to name Mykor as his heir. Before meeting his own unfortunate end, the Count's grip on the crown was secure for now. Victory song. Victory song. I can't continue. I cannot. I won't let me continue. Now I think the game might be frozen. All right, we'll relaunch the game. Bye bye. Okay, just relaunch the game. Okay, we're back. Good choice for a victory song. Love that. Have you tried to continue? No, I tried so many times to continue. Okay, there we go. We're back. Can I? Yeah, I can continue game. King Mykor. That's not me. That's not me at all. Hello game. Sorry, the game didn't. The game just didn't continue. So you gotta join again. Can I join this one actually? I guess I still have to play as the streamer. I mean the monarch, but. Oh, it puts you in your original things. That's nice. And there we go. Okay. Begin. Let's see what happens. Coronation, Path to Victory. Okay, yeah. I guess I do have to play as Monarch, but honestly, I want to join. Because, you know, I want a person that's actually me. So, hold on. Still portable. Still portable. Yeah, it put you in your correct factions. I'm gonna join. As a separate person. I'll still play, like, as if I'm on the king and the separate person's on whatever team they're gonna join. It's gonna be... What website is this? Okay... No, wait. I have to join via Twitch chat, sorry. What am I even doing? They do have a website too. They have KOTC dot something. .app. Yeah, but that's for if you're playing it like with people and not non-Twitch chat. Join Heed. Does it let me? Am I in? I'm in. I'm purple. Hello, Speedy. I know you killed me, but I'm back. Hey, all right. Alright, coronation. Here we go. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from King Capcod, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Cheater. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. This is very different. What? But it's my coronation. I want it. This is an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to run by the council vote. Even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright. Screw your thing. You threw me into the river now last time. Well, I guess this isn't me. This is King Mykor. But no river. What does me want to do? What does purple me want to do? I want force coming to swear blood oath. That's brutal. What does purple team want though? I want A. A sounds nice. We have 5 people, including me, right? 5. 4. Okay, well, that one wins. D wins because there's no more votes. 3. The nobles spare no expense, and your banquet table groans under the weight of it all. Whole roasted peacock, a boar's head stuffed with swan's tongues, an entire whale turning on a spit. Leave or you die. I'm not the king. That's Mykor. I'm Capcod. I don't know if you look at the names and you put them right next to each other. We share like one letter, I think. Yeah, like one letter. I did the math. Yeah, one letter. Very different name. Farming's fertile, farming fruitful, farming bountiful. Everyone's farming increased. Some Perdition's wealth has decreased. Some Count's wealth has decreased. Some Grandi's wealth has decreased. I think, yeah. We all have slightly less money. Armin's still rich as heck. Noah has no money. It's a meal fit for a king, which is now, you suppose, what you are. Council introduction. Oh, it's me. Also, because I own the game, I get to customize every person I have, so I customize me. Look at my cool hat. Wow. Okay. Events have proceeded exactly according to plan. The throne is ours. Oh, right, because Mykor is technically a purple person. Now just remember our agreement. In all matters of state, you shall favor the East. I'm king now, you can't play for me. I feel like I shouldn't play for purple both ways, so I'm going to play for king one way. I'm merely reminding you where your loyalties lie. Now, introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. A pleasure, your esteemed highness. I hope I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Hello, Noah. May the ninth god bless your reign, your holiness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Thank you, double. The council hall immediately fills you with faith voices. Meanwhile, what do you think? Will he be a good king and do as he's told? Too early to tell, but I have a bad feeling. We should have a backup plan just in case. All right, path of victory. What does the king want to win by? Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Military. Why not? A warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Alright. The king wants military in general. Oh, it's Marcella. I don't know who you are, but you have cool hair. My fellow counts, we must put King Micah on the throne. We put King Micah on the throne, but it seems he's forgotten that already. Don't you think I'd make a better ruler? What do I want? What do I... Lowest Defiance. Our Defiance is pretty low. Raise others' Defiance. Lower on Faith. Lowest Defiance. I want Lowest Defiance. Because we're doing pretty good at that already. Vote A. I'm glad you agree, Speedy. Okay. The counts plan to swap the real king for perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the... Wait, do we have to do it again? Wait, we're doing the doppelganger thing again? Right, sorry. I didn't even read like what the details of that were. I just like, oh, I looked up Defiance, like, oh, we have Defiance. We have no Defiance, rather. I guess we're doing doppelgangers again. I too am in the camp of don't read, just vote, I guess. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Alright, what does Double want? Double, you're still alone, sorry. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess, yeah. I'm gonna have one chip. One chip. Raise own farming. Pretty good choice, I would say. Carry the team. Are you leaving? No! Bye, Speedy. Thank you for being here, Speedy. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hope you have a nice day. I'll do it. I'll fight for purple. I'll do it. The Grandee claimant Zilma has been chosen by the ninth god to be the next monarch. They promise a first miracle, food for all. To advance their scheme, the Guardians must raise their farming to 5 or more. Well, they're already there, so they're doing pretty good already. Iris. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Micor. Something must be done. Alright, what does Green want? Green is now the only faction with 2 people, which is gonna be weird. Because they now have a lot of voting power. Yeah. God, I feel like I want to join like a really big game of this. I want to like stop by some like big streamer stream where they play this. Like just see what happens voting wise. Raise own trade. Yeah, pretty good. You have 9 trade. 9 trade. Also good. Good choice. The patricians plan to privatize this entire damn kingdom. First, they must build up their industry. To advance their scheme, 5 more trade. Again, already at that. Okay. What's going on at Yellow? Capitalism. Capitalism. Your Highness, the merchants in the south are complaining about bandits. The southern roads are too dangerous to travel, even with guards. Gangs of highly organized, well-armed highwaymen will ambush merchant caravans and steal absolutely everything. Okay, that's looting is bad. Looting, pretty bad. Okay, so the king wants military, just in general. Although none of this is really going to affect military, probably. Unless C fails. If C fails, that'd mean less military for Yellow. So they probably don't want that. The king will veto C. And now what does purple team want? What is me? What me? I want. I mean, we already have low defiance. This isn't going to affect us. So what do we want to? What do we want to do? B. Because if we lower their trade, Yellow's win condition might have a chance of failing. Sorry, double? Okay, I guess double doesn't want trade. That's fine. I don't think this will lower it below the win condition, but yeah. I know we have one more vote. Does Armor want to vote? Minus farming, not trade. True. Sorry. My bad. I may have misread a thing. that's on me. That's on me. In which case, none of this really affects like too much anything really significant. You know. Vote A. Oh, it's a tie. The king gets to choose. And as the king, I probably don't want to cripple my treasury, so no. Yeah, sorry. A few weeks later, you hear word from the south. The bandit problem is worse. The outlaws are ever more daring, and the merchants too afraid to send their goods outside the city walls. So lower trade and raise defiance. I suppose Purple actually would have wanted the raise defiance thing, because they want the lowest defiance, but they're pretty good. Pretty good right now. Not really in danger. Okay. Ow. Ouch, ouch. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The counts with the Knights of the Order of the Dog Round Rose, but we went over this last stream. The king knows far better than anyone that our knights will keep him safe from danger and from improper grammar. Okay. I don't know. I really don't know what this affects. I just don't know. Like last time I chose the mercenaries, which was fine, I guess. I'll just use I'll choose the battle nuns for fun. Actually, no. As the king, that'll lower the yellow's defiance, which we don't want them to rebelling, so we want to lower their highest defiance a little bit. So that's fine. Lower defiance and raise everyone else's defiance, but that's fine. Blooded stars, your highness. How could you choose them? I know, right? Come on, me. Yeah, we'll make arrangements at once. The battle nuns arrive in the palace a few weeks later. They nod to you silently, their solemn steel max betraying nothing, before filing into formation behind your throne. Cool. Essa! I'm throwing into the river and there's nothing you do? You're too late. the throwing into the river vote already passed. Although we did actually... See, the king is now King Mykor, as you can see top left, because I died. Capcom died. The king Capcom died. But that's because Petey kicked me into a waterfall, which is kind of like a river. So it kind of happened. Battle nuns? Indeed, battle nuns. Chip! I love Chip. Hi, yeah, so you can join if you want to. It's nice to see you. Very nice. Okay. What do we have? We have horror in the east, I think that said, yep. Your Majesty, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants' insides. That sounds pretty bad, yep. Hello, Massa, you are on yellow team. Good luck. Only a few have seen the beast and lived to tell the tale. The survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. The OG beast. The one we released. I don't think it's the same thing, but I'd love to think that. Okay, the king can no longer veto, so they can't really do much here. They can mark the preferred option, but that does literally nothing, so... I don't know, what would the king want? They'd lower defiance of purple, which would actually, like, make them succeed, so the king actually wouldn't want that. Lower farming, I think... The king would want to gamble on the military here. And as purple, what does purple want? Purple would want B. Because it would lower their defiance. Although C is a pretty good option, because it lowers stability of the kingdom, which is usually decent for every other region. Okay, I see. We should have 5 people here, which doesn't matter. So, yeah, C it is! That's okay. This is no concern of ours. I guess it's also kind of good for... No, it's not really good for purple, because it's not a rampage. It's not the monster we released. It's probably like a werewolf or something, because it's got fur. I don't think the other one had fur. It's like a Frankenstein. The other one was Frankenstein. The monster continues to menace the east, growing more bold every day. You hear reports that it no longer confines its attacks to the nighttime. Soon, peasants are too afraid to tend their crops, which lie rotting in the fields. Okay, that's not great for purple. But I guess it's not the worst, because it lowers stability of the king, which is fine. Okay, end season. Ooh, auction time. Money is on the right there, so you know how much money you have. Star farming is fine. We need to raise caps, fines, and lower those. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, as a reminder, purple wants lowest defiance, so they're doing that. Yellow wants high, good farming, which I think is 5, which they're doing great at that. Green wants good trade, which is like 5 or 6. I think it might be 5 again, which they're doing fantastic at. So everyone's doing pretty good. So, all right, 3, 2, 1, vote. Harmon's still very rich. Dropped in 1,000 on that. I'm lowering my own military because the king's win condition is military, and you know, less military would be good for everyone. Just saying, you know, just saying. I think it's gonna win anyway if no one else wants to fund anything. But what do you want your military? I just explained. I did just explain. Someone's gotta lower their military and let it be. I could have funded it with 1 gold and I would have won because no one else funded anything. Which is it's not the worst thing because you do kind of want to save your money if you're already passing your goal, and you know, why would you spend money on something you don't need? Okay, overrun by bandits. Oh, good. Oh, nice. Every day, more bandits attack our roads in the south. We are overrun with scoundrels and outlaws. I have looked into this, Your Majesty. A leader of sorts has emerged from among the rabble. For now, the lawless scum do his bidding. Tell me more. He calls himself Thomas Greensleeves, and he claims to steal from the rich to give to the poor. By the ninth, have you ever heard of such nonsense? I might have heard a little fairy tale, a little folk tale about that. Among. The local villagers idolize him. They're singing ballads about him, turning him to a legend. And they won't hesitate to let his men hide amongst them when the sheriff comes knocking. Who cares who he is? We need to kill him and teach the others a lesson. Okay. Does the king want to veto anything here? The king needs to keep military up and stop people from doing things. Doesn't really matter. I don't think the king really needs to veto anything here, so yeah, vote. And now switch to purple mode. What do I want? Oh god. Okay. Roll the dice, baby. I do like chances. As purple, I do want to raise people's defiance, but I think that at this point, purple is pretty confident that they would win, as is, without raising anyone's defiance. I don't know what I want yet. I don't even know. Oh, bless thou. I thank thee for blessing me. I don't know, man. I guess I'll vote A. I don't know if it matters. I think it's still 5 people vote, because that one was going to win anyway. Yeah, whatever. Chance time. 40% chance to succeed. On placing a bounty on his head. And it fails. It immediately fails. Alright, yellow has more defiance and less trade. Oh boy. Nobody comes forward to claim your bounty. Thomas Greensleeves and his jovial jackanapes grow bolder by the day, even attacking grandees in their carriages and spreading their wealth amongst the poor. Okay, interesting. Shark attacks. Oh my god, it's Sharkman. Sharkman is real. Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark, and I've already sent your condolences. You can't close my beach! It's fitting that Armor would defend this. Very fitting. Oh god. No one mentioned closing that beach was vital for coastal tourism. You can't close it just because a few people got on the wrong side end of a fish. Well, no, we can't risk coastal tourism. Exactly. Over the next 7 days, so many tourists are eaten that the common folks start referring to it as Shark Week. Finally, the council was forced to intervene. But sharks are great. Sharks actually don't attack that many people, usually. Like, there's very few shark attacks a year. Maybe this is a different universe where sharks are actually very aggressive. Okay, well, that's a lot of symbols. That's a lot of symbols. Turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction. Oof. Okay, what does the king want? What does the king want? What does the king want? I think the king wants to veto 1 because we really are the king's stability very low. They probably don't want less. So yeah. Also, interesting that B doesn't have any effects at all. It's just higher in adventure. But yeah. And purple would like. I don't know. I want to see what B does. I really do. B is for bit. B does stand for bit. This is true. This is very true. Ah, dang. People are going to turn into a tourist attraction. Armor needs more wealth. Although Armin's wealth is dwindling a little bit. Alright. I wanted to see the adventurer. Although I guess hunting down a shark is pretty, frowned upon. But I think this might be a different universe where the sharks are actually very aggressive. It's genius. We'll flip this on its head. The patricians immediately mount an impressive public relations campaign. Come to Prosper Beach. See the world-famous man-eating shark. Thrill seekers welcome. More people are dying than ever, but at least they've all signed waivers. Everyone's happy, especially the shark, which grows very fat indeed. Oh, Jesus. We're feeding the shark. Also, Green's trade is sky high. Just the highest. Also, Purple's is actually a 10 as well. Okay, alright. Finding a spouse. Alright, what does the king want? Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? I'm gonna do another random number generator because this is not me, this is the king. 1 through 4. What do we want? We want 1. Men. Okay, got it. Point taken. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Come on, tell me, please. It's easy. It's an easy enough distraction. You'll marry into the counts as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right? I don't think it's gonna happen to me. Me is not interested. The king plays for the king. Far in the east, Count Cap Codbone is hosting a dinner party in his castle with a few distinguished guests. Kept playing and being the king is like the dealer. I'm being a very fair dealer. I'm playing both sides separately. Please, please don't say that, Double, because it's not true. And come on, you said you had a surprise for me. Indeed, and here it is. Behold! Hello, Speedy. You've been missed already. Oh, well, my god, it's Doppelganger again. Ads, yeah, I know. Sorry, ads just played. I'll wait, actually. I'll wait for ads to end. I don't know when it ends. Oh boy. Oh man. I'm hoping we can finish this whole playthrough before the end of the stream. That might make it a long stream, but that's fine. I can deal. I think it's I don't know how long do ads last? Like a minute? I think 60 seconds. I want to get into the habit of waiting for ads to complete because, you know, I don't want people to miss content. You know? You know. Done? Ah, ads are done. Welcome back. I waited. Your Grace, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear any. Ah, quit your babbling, you blowhard. It isn't the king, it's a peasant. It was the king's spitting image, blood and stars, and just in time. The spy master trusts us so much that she's not noticed, and we're fortifying the border. Oh, our military is even higher. Well, that's, I mean, the king's object. It didn't really say explicitly what military the king needed from each. It did give them like an average or something. It said like the king would like just military in general. They didn't give any numbers. That means we can move to the next phase, kidnapping the king and putting this fool in his place. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom and utter chaos, bad enough that the king's abduction can slip past unnoticed. For the next stage, lower stability to 4 or less. Purple's already succeeding in that. Woo, purple. Go, purple. Okay. Okay, the king. The king. I feel, God, I'm gonna hate this myself, but the king actually probably would tax purple here most because, for one, they're already winning stability. For two, no, never mind. Actually, I just remembered they don't defiance doesn't matter to purple anymore, so that maybe not. I don't know. I don't think the king would actually want to raise anyone's defiance anymore, in case of rebellion. And if they raise Purple's defiance anymore, like to a decent amount, they have really good military, so they wouldn't want a rebellion happening from them. So I think the king actually would common tax. Common tax. Okay. All right. Also, why? That was the end of the season or something, right? So why didn't everyone else's things progress? Because every other faction is passing their victory thing. Whatever. I can't control that. Alright, the Archbishop's request. Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the East. The counts have long been a matter of suspicion for those of us in the church, but now idolatry and devil worship have our commonplace. I don't think that's the right thing to say. It's 4 different seasons. Oh, right. One of the across 2 seasons. It did say that. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the East. It's for the good of the realm. Right, because Purple's fate is 1. So the church is doesn't want that. Okay, so the king doesn't want to lower their stability at all because it's terrible. They don't want to gamble on stability because that's a 20% chance it's nothing. So they have to bring it to the council. Weirdly enough. Of course, Your Majesty, I would expect nothing less. And there's two voting options only. Okay. No, not you two, Aston. No, come on. I am not. Okay, all right. Okay, no, I'm not. That was a way. Okay, you're genuinely asking. I'm not gay. No, I'm not gay. I'm fully straight. Why are you gay? I'm not. Jesus Christ. All right. There was a thing where they asked the king, who isn't me, it's my core. It's not me, explicitly. Who they wanted for a spouse, and there was 4 options. It was any girls, men, or no spouse. So I ran a number generator and it came up with men. And that happened. Anyway. God. This is weird, because it brought to a vote, but options already had. This is options the king already had. So if we deny the Archbishop, it doesn't say it'll... Alright, just vote. I don't know, man. Just vote. Do you want to gamble? Do you want to not gamble? Personally, I don't know. Purple would want to gamble, I guess. I don't really know at this point. And we're at 3 out of 5 votes already. So we're not going to deny it. The majority rules. Oh boy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. The thing is, like, deny the Archbishop's request would have lowered stability last time. You know? Oop, hi there. Hello, Tokiyama Umara. Welcome to stream. Join if you want to. In fact, if you want to vote right now, join, and you can vote. But hello. I'll wait a little bit in case you want to join. Yes, hello. How to join? What are we playing? We are playing King of the Castle. It's a cool little integration thing where the streamer gets to be the king, and they get to... I'm gonna throw myself into the river, otherwise known as a shower. Oh, have a nice shower, I guess. I'll see you later, Asa. It's a little game. Also, to join, you do ! join, space, and then a pronoun. He, she, they. That's to join. Not quite. It's not a pronoun, but I like it. Wait, it worked? Never mind, it worked. Sorry. It did work. Your pronoun is now Toki. That's fine. I guess that works. It's weird because they explicitly tell you the options are he, she, and they. I'm like, okay, I guess it's the only options. Goose. See you later, Asa. But yeah, you as one of the nobles get to vote on what you want to do. You are on purple. Also, welcome to the stream. It's weird. I'm the king, but also I'm on purple team because the king is my core. But I'm also I wanted to be a noble as well as Capcom. So I play for both teams separately. So it's a thing. It doesn't matter. You're on purple team. Purple team wants they want less stability for the king, which they're succeeding in right now. They're actually succeeding, so they're doing pretty good. That's our option. But yeah, chat's split up into 3 factions. They each have their own win conditions. The king has their separate win condition for the 3 factions. It's fun. It's a really fun game. And if you want to vote, you can vote for A or B. I don't know. There's not really a good option here. Both of them are kind of meh. Also to vote, it says up top, but you ! vote, space, and then the letter you want to vote for. Vote A. 20% chance. It could succeed. You never know. Alright. I guess. I mean, it would lower stability. If it fails, probably. But if the thing is, if stability gets to 0, I think everyone loses. I think. But yeah. Send missionaries to the east. 20% chance. What do we got? Defiance is up a little bit. This is a power play by the church. Plain and simple. We won't forget this. Look what I'm doing. Don't worry. You'll get it eventually. The mission goes ahead despite protests from the counts. And it didn't succeed. It's a disaster. The missionaries' sanctimonious preaching does not go down well in a region that's still mired in many real problems. Priests are run out of towns, beaten, or even murdered for their efforts. Purple is now a region of heathens. It even almost rhymes. Alright, very fun. If anything, the mission sees many eastern peasants and counts alike now cursing the church's name. Alright, how about the true monster? Remember when I came to you with word of a monster preying upon peasants in the east? Ah, the werewolf, right. It's difficult to forget, yes. I have reason to believe that the culprit may be one of my fellow counts. Count Tokiyama Umara, to be precise. It's you. The peasants believe that Count Tokiyama Umara transforms into a colossal bloodthirsty beast once every 7 nights. Oh, you're allegedly a werewolf. It does sound kind of unlikely, I'm not gonna lie. I agree, but Count Tokiyama Umara has been noticeably absent from our social engagements on the nights the beast has been seen. What do I do? Pray, do not call a public vote on the matter. It would embarrass Count Tokiyama greatly for no reason. What does the king want to do here? I'll just simply ask Tokiyama to control themselves. That's one of the options. But calm down, Double. The king is deciding. Calm down. The king would not want to raise Purple's defiance, because if they get high enough defiance to rebel, it probably wouldn't end very well because they have really got military. But 3 of the options are raising defiance. Try controlling you. Oh god. I'll put it to a vote. I will put it to a vote. 3 is not still high defiance, but okay, come on, Devil, come on. I'm capable of playing fairly. The council, of course, is shocked at the revelation that Count Tokiyama Umara is responsible for the horrors of the East. Infamy, libel, I am innocent. Oh boy, oh boy. Does the king want a veto here? Arrest Tokiyama at once? Because raising defiance 1 to 3 isn't too bad, but raising even more than that, then they're tied for highest defiance. I don't know. The king thinks that there's no good options here and simply wants the people to vote. And as purple, what the heck do I want? I don't freaking know. We can raise our own faith? We're pretty low on faith. Usually if you have 0 something, it's pretty bad. But also, I don't want to arrest people. I don't want to arrest my fellow person. C. I voted with my teammate. That's where I'm at. Okay. Cool. Alright. Now the king has to decide. Ah, jeez. I gotta switch again. What does the king want? Freaking... heck. The king doesn't want to lower military at all, because that's their win condition, is the thing. That one. Control yourself. Defiance is now raised. Oh, I think yellow might be able to rebel now, if they want to. They don't have especially high military, but... Oh, come on. Your Highness, we cannot allow this dangerous beast to live. You've placed us all at risk. If you listen to what I'm saying, it makes sense. If I lower military, the king's win condition, literally, I'd be playing against the king. As the king. You know what I'm saying? And as purple, I didn't want to arrest my teammate. So the king simply asked to control them. Okay? It lines up. It lines up. Quiet, fool. Count Tokiyama may be a monster, but they still have noble blood like you or I. Wait, they actually? It was true? I thought it might have just been a rumor. A few days later, you hear word that the monster's attacks have ceased. Tokiyama apparently has taken locking themselves up at night. Oh, it worked. Well, at least it worked. Also, it was an effective solution. Your king wants more stability because that's your lowest stat. It is, but at this point, the king would... Okay, the king also does want more stability, but the king also wants higher military. So it's a clashing of interests, you know? It's one or the other. Both would work. You know? That's the thing. We don't know. We don't know the win condition exactly of the military thing. They want better military across the thing. So I don't. The king, aka me, really doesn't know what the win condition is besides just more military. It didn't even say more than 5. Pretty sure. Yeah. What does that mean? What? I don't even know if I can look that up. I really don't know. I'll show the Kirby. Well, come here, Kirby. Welcome back to the stream. Hello, Kirby. Hello. If only Kirby can vote. I'm sure they choose the right thing. Okay. Eligible options. Here we are. I've found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be certain to carry your powerful lives. What if I don't want to marry any of them? That's a decision that can wait until after you've seen them, isn't it? Right, I said it last time. The Chancellor... Alright, just see him. This is Grigor, the eldest son of the Eastern Tokiyama Umara dynasty. Wow. It's your son. I will hydrate, thank you. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting them dismounted. Is it the exact same descriptions for... yeah, Laboratory, Obsessed with Family's Legacy. I think it's slightly different. You have a child. You do in fact have a child. Okay, so apparently he's broody because he didn't want to smile. He has a lab conducting bizarre experiments, obsessed with legacy. Not the best. I think the purple option last time in the previous campaign better. From the coast we have Tobias. From Best Noah. I mean, just look at him. He's gorgeous, and apparently he's got a silver tongue too. Lycanthropy child? Who knows? Does it work like that in this universe? Nobody knows. His interests are more typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. Unfortunately, he's quite bad at it, and all his business deals seem to fall through. Could be not great so far. He likes money a lot, and not good at it. That's all. Literally it. And finally, from the south, Sabino, from Mass Effects. A formidable fellow. So others say that his heart is as cold as the northern winter. So not very empathetic. He claims to put his faith in Ninth God above all worldly concerns, and he's got grand plans. By all accounts, he wants to change the world. He's probably the best. I mean, he's real religious, which, according to me, well, you know. But also, I guess he wants to do good for the world, which is nice. That's cool. Not bad. The king might refuse to marry. The king might refuse. Also, if I did it purely for in-game reasons. I might want to lower Yellow's Defiance, because they have the highest Defiance. Please lower my Defiance, that's the thing. If the king was in character, he'd say, what the heck are these candidates? I don't even like these. Because what? Because, come on. God, what do we even do? Yellow doesn't have, like, great military, but the king also wants to raise military, so they want... Okay. So, I choose the south. I guess he was the best option anyway. Jail for 100 years. Reviews, maybe you could keep all his allies. Nah. But now green is at 5. God freaking heck. Alright, whatever. Okay, end season. The king gets to choose a new power. We can mark the preferred voting option. If chosen, they gain +1 authority. After voting... I don't know, swing votes just helps you guys. And the king doesn't really want to help you guys because you're kind of enemies. You're playing against each other. Anonymous voting. I don't know what that even does. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that would affect much at all. After shower and get ready for work. Oof, you're cool though. Have a follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Have a nice time at work. And thank you for stopping by. It's been very nice. You have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. Oh god. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna. I'll do Monarch's Iron Choice because it has a chance of actually doing something for the king. It does. Just a chance. Not that the king needs more authority, but like, come on. It's the only thing. Take care. Take care. Take care. Also, I don't know how the heck you found me, but I'm glad. Because usually when people enter my chat during this game, it's like because they like the game, like they like King of the Castle, particularly because you know it's a good game they get to participate in, which is nice. I get that. Yep, I guess Royal Wedding. We can do wedding. Your wedding to Sabino is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Everyone talks about it. It feels like the only one taking part in it. Soon enough, you're standing next to Sabino. And I definitely want more stability, so I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna refuse this. That'd be really bad. And then I pronounce you king and husband. Fifi streaming? Oh, so you're aware of Fifi. I see. Are they streaming right now? Is it just whatever? Okay. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance with your new husband, Sabino. Only dance with obvious reluctance. Oh, good. A good start. Okay, well. By the time you find yourself alone with Sabino, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. Neither of us asked for this union, but I assure you it can blossom into something of mutual benefit. Agreed, I guess. You head to your separate bedchambers. Perhaps you will draw closer in time, but for now, your husband is happy to keep you at your arm's length. Wow. Betsy doesn't want to dance. I mean, it's fair. They only just met this person. Oh, it's Armin. Hello, Armin. Your Serene Highness, I bring bad news from the coast. We are receiving reports of... I'm sure your news can wait. I bring urgent tidings from the south that demand the king's attention at once. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Maybe later, Armin. Maybe later that will happen, but not now. Sabino and Mykor, not vibing. Wait your turn, you ignorant dolt. Why don't you settle your quarrel outside? Meanwhile, I have news from the east that really is urgent. Shut up. That seems a bit cold. One at a time, please. The industries of the coast are in grave danger. The workers are striking. They demand fewer hours and higher pay. Is that all? By the 9th, the cities of the south are being consumed with riots on a weekly basis. Our citizens want to overthrow the king and elect a more competent ruler. My news is worse still. The eastern courts are corrupt. Your Majesty, judges are letting off the vilest criminals in return for the slightest bit of coin. All these problems have arisen because the kingdom is increasingly unstable. Your Majesty, something must be done. What do you suggest? Unfortunately, we lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. We must vote on which matter to prioritize. Okay, the king probably wants to veto something here. Actually, everything raises stability, which is good for the king. That's nice, that's nice. Okay. Okay, what? Reform the Eastern Court. Will that lower Purple's trade? Is that what that is? Because it would require money or something? Is that what that's getting at? Or no, it would lower trade in... It would lower trade in the coast. Yeah, because the coast has strikes. Okay, got it. What would the king want here? I tried to think about this one. I don't even know. I don't even know. It's hard to tell what happens here. It really is. Harder than usual. I know defiance will raise for everyone that the king doesn't help, right? That's pretty clear. You know, it'll raise stability regardless. But where does it lower faith? Maybe I should have paid attention to what people were saying, because if I could tell by context clues, but it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me. This game could use a lot of like improvement in terms of like the clearness of situations. Because like if they haven't changed anything, like I watched a stream from Nihachu when this game was in like closed beta, when they were like sponsoring streamers to play it before it released, and like nobody knew what team they were on because it was like there were so many people joining that it was like you couldn't see your name most of the time. So I'm trying to start. As the king, I don't know what to do. Calm down. Calm down. Oh man. I don't even know. Join here. Hello, Just Jumper. Welcome. You are on Yellow Team. Welcome to Yellow Team. Hello, Fifi. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you. What do I do here? I don't know what to do. I guess because the king doesn't know, he probably doesn't want to veto anything. So the king will vote for. He'll use his power just in case something happens. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, random number generator. What does king want? The king wants 3. All right, sure. I generated a random number there. Just saying. And as purple, god, just in case anyone thinks it's weird, I am playing on a team as well, but I'm playing both teams separately as the king and the purple. I guess purple would literally want Eastern Courts. So how many votes do we have? We have like Speedy's not here, Ass is not here, so we have 6 votes. Unless someone left, which is fine. I'll vote B. I don't know. The East is fine. They don't need help. Okay, if we have 6 votes, then that would mean it doesn't matter what anyone votes for anymore. So we'll just go. Ruby, all right, double. All right. You set your troops to enforce order on the streets of certain cities. Curfews are declared. Rioters are arrested. Faith is a little lower in the yellow. Even the priests of the Ninth Church preach for a return to law and order. This does the most good. The citizens begin to distrust their clergy as a result. The crisis of the South has been quashed, making the kingdom as a whole slightly more stable. But the nobles of other regions feel, though, that you're ignoring the problems. Look at that, Purple's not even winning anymore. Which is ouch, but also yay, because I'm also the king. Look at that. Okay, an embarrassing incident. Your Holiness, this time he's gone too far. Too far, I say. Okay, both these lower, who? Thomas Greensleeves, of course. Who lost money? Why did it say minus 1,500 wealth? Who lost money there? I don't even know. Anyway. Yeah, the leader of the bandits of the South. Did you not hear about what happened to me? Oh, Dust Jumper, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You showed up immediately, you're broke. You have no money. Oh, no. Okay. I was traveling back to my manor when I was ambushed by Greensleeves and his vile okay, I can't speak today, I'm so sorry. They pointed their bows at me and took everything I had. Everything! And to make matters worse, they blindfolded me and sat me out backwards on a donkey and paraded me through the nearest village, singing songs about how I was the... I can't say that myself. I know what, you know... One of those is not technically not a swear because it's a donkey, but it's still... With an... almost said it that time. With a butt for a king. Hilarious. I'd love to hear it. There wasn't a mere robbery with some light satirical accompaniment, Your Highness. This was assault and rank treachery. It must be answered with overwhelming force. By all accounts, Thomas Greensleeves thinks of you as a tyrant. He's going around telling the peasants that the true monarch is Grandi Zilma. We must hunt down this traitor, but first, he spread my wealth around the local peasantry. I demand that we take it back, by force. Okay. Alright. Okay, the king would like to maybe veto something. The king definitely wants to veto the stability thing, because otherwise Purple wins. Purple will start to win again, so the king's going to veto that one. Anyway, sorry. And then as Purple, vote. Voting A would raise Defiance of Yellow, which doesn't really do much because they're at 1 Defiance. Pretty good for now. I could cripple the treasury for the king. Might be good for Purple. Yeah, I think B's pretty good here. Not gonna lie. That's it. That's enough votes. Pay me back is based. True, true. Alright, good enough. Compensating Dust Jumper, you're no longer poor. And the treasury's now gone, but still. Wonderful, I'm so glad I didn't have to learn a lesson from this. No lessons. Your Majesty, my spies stand at the ready to track down this Greensleeves troublemaker. Just say the word. Leave him be with lower authority, raise Defiance of Yellow, and lower trade of Yellow. The word. Witty as ever, Your Majesty. We'll have him within a fortnight. The word. The word. You know what? Ads. It's fine. I'll wait a little bit. I'll wait. Yeah, I want Kirby away now. You know when people say, like, just in general, like, say when? Like, when someone's filling up your drink, or, like, when at Olive Garden, I guess, they put cheese on your whatever, your spaghetti or something. I've gotten to a point where I just automatically say when, like I'm being clever, but I don't even mean to be clever. It's just literally I've said it too much at this point where it's instinct to just say when instead of stop or something. And I never realize I do it. I never realize it. Also, I will snack time and hydrate. Don't worry. All right. Okay. Oh. Welcome back from Adtown. Alright, sorry. Time to end the season. Sorry, I forgot to hydrate. Okay, time to end the season now. What do we have here? The prophesized Ninth Herald has finally manifested on Celeste F. Weird. Taking the form of a humble noble known as Zilma, who hails from a farming town in the Southern Hills. Or so the Grandees claim. Haha! Peasants all over the South are flocking to you, Zilma. I know you can do it. The plentiful crops have been a significant boon to our economy. Now that's what I call a miracle. Oh, your trade's better. Good for you, Yellow. Praise be, but this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead the holy crusade against the false king. The people still need a push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and die for you. For the next stage of their scheme, stability 4 or less. Ooh. Now yellow and purple share an objective. In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Hey, Counts, how's it going? How's it going? The coast's economy has never been better. We're making more money than I know what to do with. Money breeds money. I've made a series of investments to improve our profits even more. But what do we do with all the rest of this gold? Some patricians' wealth has increased. Oh, wow. God, Arwen is always so rich. Jesus Christ, Green is so freaking rich. We need stability down. You're the only ones that doesn't need stability down, but I guess we'll see. Hold on. Time to start buying things, of course. Lands, roads, bridges. We'll buy up the whole kingdom, piece by piece. But first, the king must be in desperate need of our gold. Treasury 1,500 or less. Oh, it's already at that. So Green does not need stability lowered, but they do need treasury lowered. Okay. End of season. What do we got? Bankruptcy looms. Oh, goody. It's almost empty, Your Highness. Where'd it go? I couldn't possibly say, Your Majesty. Perhaps you have been spending a little too freely. Apart from raising taxes, we have a precious few options. You could get a bank loan, or sell off crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so we've heard. Welcome back, Double. Okay, so the king definitely needs more treasury right now, because Green, not doing great. Green's doing great. Doing great, actually, but better than they need to be. Actually, I think the good option here is lower authority, but raise treasury to 3,000, which is a lot of money. Because we have a lot of authority, so someone knows it's very itchy. Heck. Okay, so they definitely don't want to do D, the last option or whatever, because that lowers stability, and then immediately you make two factions start winning. Lower authority. To make more coin. I feel like A is just oof. It doesn't give an immediate downside, but oh my god. And then it takes, I'm assuming it takes like 600 wealth from everyone, probably. From literally everyone. It'd make me broke. Me and Double would be broke. Either the second or third option are good here. The second option gives their most wealth, though. And again, we have a lot of authority to spare, so I think the king would like that. More wealth. The kingdom's rich. The Bank of Salvant and Gaul operates from the fabulously wealthy Republic of Kurth, all the way across the Western Sea. They assure you, however, they maintain total independence from the Republic. It makes you pay more back, right? That is probably a thing. The bakers they send to take your signature has delicate hands and sharp teeth. He watches as you put pen to paper, eyes glittering. You're making an excellent choice, Your Majesty. You shall pay us back with 25% interest in 1 year. Saddling the kingdom in debt isn't great optics, but you had no other choice. I mean, I literally did have more choices, but whatever. Semantics. The net closes. Your Majesty, my spies have uncovered the location of Thomas Greensleeve's hideout. We must strike quickly before he moves on. Debt time. Ooh, we love debt. This is it. Our chance to finally bring an end to the bandit problem. Okay, interesting. Hire an assassin to sneak and kill Thomas Greensleeves. Okay, don't. the kingdom definitely doesn't want that, because one, we need to pay back our debt, and two, that would make green start winning. We don't want A. B's pretty good, because that's a 70% bet's pretty good. What about C? Lowers authority, lowers trade, raises defiance. Just leave it alone. I feel like that's not a good option either. But the kingdom's definitely going to vote A, because again, green, and also they need money to pay back the debt later. So yeah. All right. Vote. I honestly, does purple want B? Yeah, purple wants B anyway. Not really a point in voting C. All right. How many votes do we approximately have? We have like freaking 6 again. I think it's like 6. I don't know. Anyway, 4 is good enough. Boink. Soldiers! Thomas Green. Oh, it failed. Dang, that was actually the first like good chance too. Okay, Thomas Greensleeves and his bandits are hiding out in a little grove deep in the southern woods, swinging down from tree houses and picking blackberries for breakfast. It sounds idyllic, or it was until your army got there. In the ensuing battle, oh good, Lord military, the king's not gonna like that. The trees topple and the tree houses burn. Greensleeves fights like a tiger, killing soldiers like a farmer takes wheat. Finally, he and his bandits carve a way through their attackers and escape into the woods. Oh, feels real bad. And now less authority. Suddenly, authority's not looking great. Perhaps half of Greensleeves' men were killed in the battle. Not nearly enough. It makes you look like a fool. How could you have let the leader get? It was 70% chance. The king thought it was a good idea. To make matters worse, you never find Greensleeves' hideout again. After the shock of the battle, he's far more cautious and far slower than to extend his trust. And his men's loyalty is as unshakable as ever. Let's try. Oh, just so many bad things. Off a 70% chance to succeed. Always a step ahead of the law, Greensleeves and his gang continued to plague the southern roads for years to come, redistributing wealth one wagon at a time. Naturally, the Grandes blame you for letting him get away with his antics, but the common folk have a hero they can sing about for centuries to come. Well, that's something good. Look on the bright side, you know. Okay, what about a mysterious wanderer? Your August Majesty, last week a mysterious wanderer visited the Grand Bazaar we built in the coast. She claimed to be from the distant cloaked city of Sarakan, and said she had a number of magical artifacts for sale, but wizard law forbids the unlicensed trade of magical items. What's wizard law? A highly complex field that few understand except the wizards themselves, your esteemed highness, but on the matter of magic trade, it's most clear. I humbly request that the council grant our Grand Bazaar a license so that the coast may benefit from this wanderer's magic. "100% chance?" Man, we'll take that any day. Okay. Well, I can't veto anything. Probably Monarch's Iron Choice. Refuse to grant a license. Okay, so C would raise Green's Defiance to 7, which would be very bad for the king. Although the Green doesn't have really good military, so they probably wouldn't succeed. B, invite the Wanderer for direct audience with the king. We don't know what that does. But A is also like 100% chance to win, to succeed in what it wants to do. So I think the king would like to vote A. Although B is interesting. B is very interesting. The king would like to vote A. Because it makes him look good if it succeeds. And purple would want... It's hard to not vote A, because again, 100% chance to A. Would purple want to not give the king 1 authority? Because that's what they marked as Iron Choice. And we have, I don't know how many, there's literally 5 people in chat. But I don't think I count as a view, so maybe there are 6 votes, if everyone votes. No, there's like 5 votes, never mind, there's like 5 votes. So it doesn't really matter, but I'll vote A. Okay. Voting is closed. Granting the Grand Bazaar magic license. Thank you, my fellow members of the council. Does it include me? Interesting. Very interesting. Lady Armin Alert travels back to the Grand Bazaar and leads negotiations with the Sarakani's Wanderer. The Wanderer's items prove prohibitively expensive. By pooling their wealth, the patricians can only afford one single item, but a very useful one. Oh my god, that's a lot of military. And trade can't go higher, and oh my god. But a very useful one, it's a bronze head that can speak 3 times a day, and will provide flawless advice in matters of warfare, business, and agriculture. Okay, suddenly Green's a very real threat in terms of rebelling. Holy jeez. However, if asked a question on any other matter, it will never speak again. The coastal servants are nervous dusting it, saying they don't like how its gaze follows them around the room. But the patricians guard it jealously, and take to bringing it to the council sessions for good luck. And Dusk, we struggling. Yeah, Yellow's not doing too hot, I'm not gonna lie. Yellow's, oof. Yeesh. Oh, Brazen Head, blessed be with your ancient wisdom. You or the nobles do not like it, but the patricians. God, I have such an issue saying patricians. Ugh. I'm really trying to speak here. It's not working. But the patricians are delighted with their purchase. Ugh. Yeah, hate it. Okay, and season. Patricia. Ooh, it's funding time. Again, your wealth is on the right. I think. Well, I'll bring it up for a bit. 'Cause I don't think that's everyone. And me personally, I have no money. Well, that's fine. But as a reminder, the king wants more military in general. Purple and yellow want lower stability for the king, and green wants less treasury for the king. I don't think any of this is going to affect that, so... Actually, no. One of them affects stability. And that's it. So, yeah. Anyway, start. Oh, guess what? As a purple team, I want less stability, please. Do I need to... I don't know how much my money's going to do, but... $200. I'm broke again. Whoa. "20 seconds. If anyone wants to fund. If anyone wants to fund at all." Okay, hello, Eli. Hello. It is King of the Castle again. If you want to, oh, voting's up. Nice. Wait, no. Ah, dang it. Dang, man. C didn't win. Join the... Hello, Eli. You are part of Green Team with Armin and the best Noah. Hello. Yes, King of the Castle. I enjoy it a lot. Hopefully, I'm going to do it again Thursday. Oh, not Thursday. Sorry. This is today's Thursday. Saturday. With people. Like in person. Not in person, but over like a call. Yeah. Green forever. But dang, God, that hurts a lot. Oh yeah, Armin funded E for 700, and it killed the chance of C winning at the very end. Oof, that's a disastrous blow to purple and yellow. Good job, Armin. All right, here we go. How do I? Oh, rebellion report. Green's on the verge of rebellion. Hey, Green can vote to rebel. Just as you know, a fair information thing. You have 6 military, which is fairly high, and rebellion has a chance of succeeding based on military. So, Green team, if you want to rebel, you have a decent chance. You do. Okay, what about the King's Heir? Rebellion. Your marriage to Sabino has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough, but you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. He cares more about the 9th god than your happiness, but spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding, it was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're or the youngest of your many cousins. I don't know how A works, for reasons I don't need to explain. Well, I'm trying to... I like the wording. I like the wording of B. I like the wording of B. I could choose a young cousin, but adopt a lowborn child for an orphanage. I like B and D. B and D are kind of cool. Let's do an orphanage. You know, adopt, don't shop. This doesn't really apply to the situation, but you know what I mean. The nobles won't be too happy with a lowborn child being elevated to the status of a royal. I urge you to reconsider. My mind is made up. Screw the nobles. I'll make the necessary arrangements. Anywho. A taxing issue. Adopt, don't shop. I mean, it's true, just not in the situation. You know, adopt, don't shop for pets. You know what I mean. Your Majesty, help us. Count Capricorn of the East has been bleeding us dry. He has... I haven't been doing anything. These are rumors. Not literally, I hope. Nah, I'm making use of the common idiom, Your Majesty. Our taxes are 10 times higher than they've ever been. I can't afford to feed the crows. Well, it can apply to people too, I guess. Yeah, I mean... It's true, Your Majesty. Count Capricorn has been taxing his peasants at least twice as much as the next highest noble. It's been a year, Your Majesty. I have barely any gold in my vault. It's true, I am very poor. I've just been doing what I can to stay afloat. Okay. Okay, what does the king want to do directly to me? This is a very interesting situation. What about the poor peasant cows? What about the cows? A pox on the stupid cows. Let's see what let's see what the council thinks of this. This is not me. This is not in character. I love cows. Cows are great. God, I love cows. They're so cute and nice. Okay. He's the king. The king will probably want more treasury, I'm not gonna lie. Because they're gonna have to pay back taxes. Or debt, like interest, rather. So seeds looking pretty good. B would lower defiance of purple. It doesn't really matter to the king at all, so that's fine. It will also lower their farming, which is the king doesn't matter. It also doesn't really matter that much to the purple team. A would raise defiance, raise authority, lower wealth. A or C for the king. So the king is going to veto B. To the dungeon! 1,000,000 years dungeon! Lemon grab moment. Oh my god, no, don't throw me to the dungeon! There's not a point in continuing this vote. Just have it there. I'm gonna vote C. Dang, man. All my teammates left. Speedy and Tokiyama are literally not here. I don't have any teammates on purple team. What the heck? This is the worst. Ah. Alright, fine. I'll get in the dungeon. You can't lower my wealth. My wealth is... Well, actually, it's not negative anymore, but still. Blood of the stars, not the dungeon. Why would you take the side of some poxy serfs? Jesus Christ, I am the worst. Count Capcom 1 is flung into the deepest cell and his ill-gotten gold confiscated. The other counts grumble at the imprisonment of their compatriot. If they were here, I don't have any teammates. Authority's not credible. I've been imprisoned, and now the Capcom II's joined the council. Whoa! God dang it! Oh man, why is purple not on the precipice of rebellion? Not that it matters, because I don't have teammates to vote for rebellion, but still. Capcom 1 was so good they made that's a good joke. That's a good joke. I like that joke. Good joke. Good joke, Dust Jumper. Good joke. Okay. The monster unleashed. It's a day like any other. You're sitting at the council hall, listening to your nobles argue about something or other. Today's session is getting particularly heated. By the ninth god, my good Kant, you must understand my position. We simply cannot lower tariffs. Your profiteering will leave me penniless. Penniless! Oh dear, get away from me. I feel faint. Are you alright? I have half a mind to... True. They're transforming! Werewolf time! Oh, God. Before the astonished eyes of the council, Count Tokiyama Umara's flesh ripples and bulges. Jet black hair spreads across their body. Huge gleaming claws spread from their fingers. With incredible speed, Count Tokiyama Umara pounces upon Grandi Dust Jumper and clamps their claws on the screaming Grandi's throat. Oh no. Ouch. Oh, you're dead. Hey, Dusk, you're dead? Now your descendant is taking your place. That was quick. Okay. Blood sprays across the faces of the rest of the council. Shock gives way to panic when the monster turns its glowing eyes their way. The council hall fills with shrieks and blubbering. Sweet ninth above! The Sisterhood of Steel draws their scimitars and charge in perfect formation. The monster tears them apart one by one, spattering the walls with blood, but suffers dozens of wounds. Ow. Ouch. I got an achievement, but at what cost? Once your honor guard are dead, the monster leaps on you, sinking its scarlet fangs deep into your shoulder. But then, with a final shudder, it dies as the last of its blood gushes from... Oh, the king's gonna be a werewolf, isn't he? Oh my god. Tokiyama Umara is dead, but their descendant takes her place. Holy jeez. This is insane. You stand in the gore-soaked council hall, catching your breath, and clutching your injured shoulder. The cowardly nobles have fled, taking advantage of the monster's distraction. Only the spy master and marshal remain. You don't see that every day. Are you alright, your majesty? Oh, everything lowers stability. That's bad for the king. Good for green, purple and yellow. I need medical assistance. Do it. The marshal fetches the royal physician, who hurriedly begins bandaging your shoulder. Rumor of the attack quickly spread among the peasants, who promptly panicked, declaring that half the nobles are secret monsters. Oof. Oof. Absolute anarchy. Okay, the wound is slow to heal. Thankfully, it doesn't appear infected. Your physician expects a full recovery. Okay, good. Okay, very good, very good, very good. And the season. The king might be a werewolf now. Who really knows? Okay. In the darkest depths of the Eastern Forest, Count 1, 2, it's a fun name, has gathered his fellow plotters around a mossy stone obelisk. The king is on the brink of chaos, perfect we have to strike. What do you intend to do, super the king of the king? We literally went through this exact thing but in the stream, so I don't really need to read. I'm the only one that can vote, so... I think A's a pretty good goddamn option. You're not gonna lie. He's cheating. I'm not. Jesus Christ, this is not even close to cheating. Alright, anyway. Anywho. Lure the king to the east and abduct him there. Wow, raise own defiance. Goody, goody, goody. So like one king enters the peace tent, and another king leaves. For the final stages of their scheme. 8! Okay, that's a lot. But not without starting a rebellion. We cannot start a rebellion. The south swelled with devotees from across the kingdom. They've come to see Zilma, the Ninth Herald, in action. In the picturesque town of Calaville, the Grande's holy claimant delivers a speech to raucous applause. 2 figures stand in an alcove nearby. If our armies were strong enough, we could take the palace by force. A crusade, that sounds promising, though I suggest we leave it up to the ninth god. Surely he will intervene on Zilma's behalf. Okay, Yellow, go ahead and vote. Go ahead and vote. Okay. A sounds funny. Unfortunately, you have incredibly poor military, but yeah, B's a better option there. B's definitely better. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Let us join in prayer, fellow grunties. The end of King Mykor's illegitimate, godless rule is upon us. Oh god. Sorry. Our claimant Zilma is poised to take the throne and usher in a new golden age. We need only wait for a miracle. For the final stage of their scheme, 7 or more faith. 7 or more faith. Okay. Sitting on a bench outside of sun-bleached villa, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The thrice-cursed king is still refusing to sell us any public land. Sorry, green team. Too much treasury. Too much. The king took out a loan, and it's, I think it's still 1,500 or less, right? Yeah. Okay. So I don't know what thrice-cursed means. You know? Don't know. It makes sense. The treasury is flush with coin right now. Patience, my friend. Let's bide our time until the king's gold runs out. 1,500 or less treasury, 1,500 or less. Okay, so the king definitely doesn't want to tax purple because that would raise your defiance. Do we need to raise that? Do we need anything else? The king probably wants more treasury in general. So they're going to tax either yellow or green. Hataru! Hi. Thank you for the follow. I saw you like my tweet. I was like, are they hopping in now? Hi, thank you for the follow. I know you. I know that guy. I recently followed you on Twitch too because I realized, hey, I'm not following this person at all. I really should. So yeah. Hope you're having fun with like D&D and stuff. It looks nice. Rebel, it's the only way we win. Hold on. Wait a minute. I think the king will tax yellow. Because why not? I don't know. More treasury. Honestly, in my professional opinion, I'm too poor. You're even poorer now. In my professional opinion, you probably should rebel, because every other faction is on stage 3. Green is on stage 2, and yeah, they're behind, and also they have really good military, so not the worst choice. Also, is that enough to rebel? I mean, the bar filled up. Is that what happens now? That hasn't happened to me before. Okay, a call for apprentices. Oh my god, it's Eli Theory. They have the game. Look at you. Look at Eli. Look how cool. Now we wait. It needs to stay up until the next season? Okay. Unfortunate tidings, your esteemed highness. A meddling wizard set up shop in Zirkonos. I believe it's Pestia, the Lady of Pestilence. What a straightforward name. Oh god. It's like calling me Streamica, the streamer. That's my name. That's my name now. It's my job. If I die again, Cap, I swear. You probably won't. Probably. I don't know if there's going to be time for that. Tell me more about this wizard, Pestia. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. So, like, if you lose Defiance, it will pause. Okay, got it. Makes sense. Pestia has influence over plagues, diseases, insects, and other horrid things like that. She's put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Ugh. Droves of unwatched, glory-seeking citizens from all over the coast are lining up for their chance. Not just peasants. Dusk Jumper the Second, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those peasants are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council's ever seen. You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. To have a potential wizard on the council would present a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. This happened in last game too, except it was a different wizard taking apprentices. It was some rock man. My humblest thanks, Your Serene Highness. Okay, all right. So this is. Okay, so the king definitely wants to lower Green's defiance here, like really badly, because they might win a rebellion. 5 heads, 6 more. I'll wait. I shall wait. Yellow, okay, so voting C would raise Yellow's defiance and lower Green's probably, or everyone else's, at least Green's. The king probably wants C. And allow, that would raise defiance of Green, so they definitely don't want that. Okay, yeah, I have my choice. And as purple, Green could win a rebellion, so purple's gonna vote C. Because I don't want Green to win a rebellion. So they want to lower Green's defiance, so they can't start a rebellion. Sorry, no wizard powers for you, Dusk. I'm so sorry. I know wizard powers are cool, but anyway, yeah. I don't know at this point. I don't know how many votes we have. We have like we have me, Dusk, Double, Armadillo. Okay, so we have like 6 probably. Oh, it's tied up. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, the king's probably going to go for C because again, lower defiance. The king wouldn't mind B because more treachery to pay off loans, but it's a do or die situation. So the king chooses to C. No, it's 5. I don't know if that's enough for rebellion. So. My humblest thanks, your esteemed highness, for not bowing to this power-hungry fool. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must deal with this troublesome wizard. And now Yellow has 4 defiance, which doesn't really matter because they have the worst military. So Noble can't even enter into a years-long blood pact to become an all-powerful demigod without council approval. Whatever happened to so-called freedom? Alright. Trade can't go higher, but less farming, a little less farming. Bestia's presence in Zerganos attracts all sorts of visitors, though the power of her latent magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. God, alright. Purple literally can't start a rebellion. Wait, no, 1 needed to start... Okay, Purple actually could start a rebellion, but to win, they can't start one. So, yeah. Yeah, although... They have a good chance of winning, because they have 7 rebellion. You're not purple, but I will rebel. I'm the only... Good thing there's only 1 needed to rebel, because I'm the only one that can vote on purple right now. So... Yeah. The good word. What is the good word? Greetings, Mycor. I have an idea. As you know, the people of the South are quite pious. As a member of the royal household, and an avid adherent to the church myself, I thought I might go back to my homeland for a time and take the opportunity to preach in your favor. Make me. Why do this for me? I'm the king consort. Don't forget, my success and influence relies upon your own. I love gambling. Whee! Praise the 9th. I'll make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the king consort is planning a tour of the south. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where he plans to stop. And we lost a chance. All right. Well, 40% chance wasn't the worst. I think it was a very calculated risk. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's not long before he calls off the tour and to return home, his tail tucked between his legs. Ugh, okay. Fever dreams. I got an achievement called Awoo! Because I think the king is about to turn to a werewolf. Over the course of the winter, you find yourself plagued by horrific dreams. You're running around through the open woods, full of screams as your colossal jaws bite beast and human alike. You're always hunting, always hungry. The council notices your lack of sleep. As you become tired and irritable during court sessions, something must be done. Seek out the woods witch for folk remedy, or go hunting. Ugh. I don't think that's what Goodwill Hunting's about. I haven't seen it. I don't know if it's a book too, but I know it's a movie. But As the king, one, I might want to be treated to not be a werewolf, but also being a werewolf is really cool. So I'm very torn. Very, very torn. You know, there's more pressing matters. You know, there's several rebellions going down. That's pretty much it. There's a lot of stuff. There's more press. You push ahead. A few bad dreams won't hurt anyone, and the kingdom cannot afford to see you weak. Okay. Alright, end season. Okay, stop the count. Swing votes, minus golden choice. Oh, that's... Golden choice is really nice. Golden choice really incentivizes people to vote for something. It really does. And two people currently rebelling. Oh boy, let's see what happens here. I mean, a terrible accident. We'll save rebellion for last. Your Majesty, I have some dire news. Grundy Dustjumper II was found in the palace gardens this morning. He was attacked by something, torn limb from limb. Uh-oh. Dustjumper's having a terrible time. Oh, I gotta go. Sorry, you're dead again. So at least you're leaving, I guess. The Dustjumper III. I think the king killed you. The king killed you as a werewolf. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Poor Dusk. Poor Dusk. Oh no. Twice to werewolves. Oh no. Wolves not good. Not good. Also, have a nice day, Dustjumper. Have a nice day. You have a good time. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it a lot. As he was technically your guest at the time, we must make every effort to ensure the Grandees that it was not intentional. Your sudden recall the night before. You suddenly recall the night before. Dreams of blood and gore ripping a helpless noble apart from your powerful jaws. Your Highness, are you listening? Everything raises defiance. Doesn't really matter. We must hide the body and pretend he went missing. Tell the Grandees that he was killed by a wild beast. The official story will be that the Grandee Dustjumper II was assassinated by rebel agents. Wild beast, because it lines up. Despite your Wolfcraft story, yellow has more defiance. Okay. Alright. You have insatiable hunger. I get used to this. Wolf. 1 stability. 1 stability. Soon local peasants are afraid to go out at night, and rumors of a terrible bloodthirsty beast spread across the Crownlands. Yeah, go ahead. Try to rebel. Go ahead. You have terrible military, but also, like, what other chance do you have to win? Opening strike. My dear Counts of the East, thank you for joining us in our righteous war against the tyrant King Mykor. It was in our best interest, enemy of my enemy, and all that. Well, before you commit our troops, we must decide where to direct our opening strike. Your opening strike. Can't even... Yeah, you can vote to rebel, but it'll only happen next season. We can launch a preemptive strike against the Grandees to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the Grandees may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if King's authority is low. You could also call upon the church to condemn the king, or finally you could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Okay. Purple and maybe green can vote here? Maybe green? Well? Purple definitely wants A, because that's the best chance of succeeding. Okay, green cannot vote. It's just me. Literally just me can vote. Just purple. Okay, that's fine. Alright, 90% chance surely will not fail this time. Surely not. Voting is closed! The Council launched a surprise attack on the south, slashing and burning their way across the fields and farmlands. Succeeded! Ooh-wee! Okay. They captured a regiment of the Southern Army unawares. That's not right. And spring an ambush, slaughtering them to a man. Common folk whisper that the battleground will be stained red for a generation. Rebellion versus Werewolf King. That's kind of cool, actually. How delightful! Down to the king. Down with the king! The Eastern soldiers return home in triumph, leaving the South devastated in their wake. Oh, your military is so bad. I'm sorry, South. Things must be done. Rebellion! Rebellion, wee woo, rebellion, wee woo. That's a cool fire. At long last, the patricians have reached their boiling point. You are confronted in the throne room by noble patrician Eli Theory II. Their smile gleaming in the light of the braziers. Authority now ineffective. Oh, good. The king is not doing great. The patricians of the coast will bring you down, pretender to the throne. We will rise up and fight for Eris, the true monarch. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other, it will be on the battlefield. Seize them. I can't. If I lower stability, hold on. King of the castle. Stability. I want to kind of. What happens if something reaches 0 again? What happens? You lose? Everyone? Does everyone lose, or just one person, or just the king? Game ends, you lose. There's a vote for new king. There's a vote. Okay. There's a vote for. I really want to know how this works, because as the king could, one, go for the lower authority angle to try to win and try to stave off a rebellion, or two, they could lower the stability to 0 on purpose, just so somebody doesn't win. I don't know, depending on how this works, you know. Why am I doing this? Why me? Why not? Hey, you voted for the rebellion. This is on you. There's a vote for the new king. How the heck does that work? I'm looking it up. I'm trying to look it up. If the king wants to win, they have to choose B. Ah, God. I gotta go. Please. All right, fine. I'll just lower authority. We now have 2 authority. That's fine. And green is now 10 defiance. Okay. Noble patrician Eli Theory 2 strides from your throne room without looking back. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. How did things get that bad? The leader of the rebellion is noble patrician, the best Noah. As reason for the uprising, they're citing your history of petty transgressions against the patricians. Is it too late? Urge to murder. Rising. Yes, Your Majesty. Hold on to that feeling. You'll need it. I'm a werewolf. It fits. Well, it's not me. It's not technically me. It's my core. Whatever. What are our chances against the rebels? We're badly outnumbered. Your hopes are slim. So this is it. Civil war. That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before all this is over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. At least he's happy. Alright, end season. That's where things are at. Go ahead. Rebellion check. End season. Mustering an army. Let's go. Eli's so cool. Along the coastal border, countless flags flap in the sea breeze. Warships crowd the harbors, unloading hordes of soldiers. The patrician troops are gathering in vast numbers. Oh, ninth above, think of the expense. Each of these soldiers is another mouth to feed, and it's coming from all our pockets. Let's march them off as quick as possible, please. We're risking more than our profits in this war. Our necks are on the line, so we'd better be smart about it. On that subject, I've considered several proposals to further bolster our army for the trials ahead. Alright, what does Green want? Go ahead, Green. Can't do C. Don't have any faith. Alright, Armin's the deciding vote here. Go ahead, Armin. What do we want? B it is! That's okay. Alright. Peasant levies. In time of war, even the lowliest citizen can take up arms. Besides, we can buy the grain we need, right? The patricians pull peasants off the fields and thrust spears into their calloused hands. This will mean a few bad harvests for sure, but the coast can survive that, right? Can they? Whoa. Woo. Probably, I don't know. 5 farming's okay. What about my heir? Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You child in my arms, okay. Down to... I will just roll again. One to 3. We're doing 2. King Mycor has a daughter. The silence continues, accepting a few stifled coughs. After the awkward pause is stretched out over a minute, there's finally some sporadic applause. The nobles don't appreciate you inducting a lowborn child into the royal family, but whether they like it or not, by designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of this kingdom, provided you can survive the Civil War. Okay, so it does say, hey, there's kind of a Civil War still. You know, just saying. Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is her name? Mycor II. Yeah. And a great battle. What's going on here? Vast armies darken the landscape, like the shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped for civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety room of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the coast is trying to link up with the army of East. If we take them both on at once, we're in real trouble. Our only hope is the Grandees. Against both armies at once, they'd be outnumbered, but perhaps they can take one of the rebel armies by surprise before the two join forces. We have no choice but to strike one or the other before it's too late. What are your orders, Your Majesty? Coastal Army or Eastern Army? I think the Coastal Army is actually more of a danger, because they have higher military and higher defiance. And we've already seen, like, the one vote Purple did to try to do something rebellious was there was options for defiance and military on chance stuff. So green having both higher is really bad for the king. Before anyone says this isn't fair, shut it. It makes sense, okay? Coastal Army. Very well, Your Majesty. I'll relay your orders to the commander in the field. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows, treachery can thrive on a battlefield. Alright, Yellow, what do we want? There's no effects listed, just read it and vote. Well, I have a chip. Actually, is that it? Is that it for Yellow? I think, yeah, because Asa is still gone. Alright, that's good. Also, if Asa was here, it wouldn't matter, so, yep, here we go. Nah, Yellow's. Hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without challenge. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace, waiting anxiously for your marshal's return. Finally, she bursts into your throne room. Those damned cowards. Cravens, treacherous, yellow-bellied, lily-livered, chicken-hearted, bah! Marshal report? What in Celeste are you talking about? How did the battle go? How'd it go? There wasn't a damn battle. Instead of engaging the enemy, the Grandees told their army to just hang back, do nothing. The rebels gained 3 victory points. Oh, boy. They sat pretty in their camp and scratched their without the entire coastal army, while the entire coastal army walked by. What? But why? A healthy mix of cowardice, self-interest, and lack of confidence in your abilities, I assume. They're hedging their bets and waiting to see who comes out on top. We're defenseless now, Your Majesty. The armies of the patricians and the counts will be camped outside the city walls in a matter of weeks. If we want to see the year's end, we must build up fortifications, stockpile food, train up citizens' militia. It's time to pray to the ninth, Your Majesty, because apart from him, we're on our own. Oh, man. Okay, cool. End of season. Ooh, voting time. As a reminder, this is wealth. Well, first, Yellow I mean, purple and green just want to rebel. They just want rebellion stuff. Yellow wants more faith, I guess. Unless you want to rebel, but yeah, that's up to you. Okay, start. And also, there's 1 authority, 2 stability, so be careful. Actually, what if we do funds F? What the heck happens there? I mean, it makes the king lose, so that's good, right? It's good for me, not good for the king. Because again, I'm technically not the king in this one, you know. And done. All right, there we are. I didn't even fund anything because I'm like, I don't think I need to. It's gonna get voted for anyway. All right, authority down. What happens now? This will be interesting to see. Something's wrong. Greetings, Your Majesty. Do you have a moment? Can't this wait? The rebels are at the gates. Alas, Your Holiness. Nay, it can't wait. I've spoken to my fellow Grandees, and we are all in agreement. You are not capable of leading us to victory in this war. We think it would be best if you stepped down before the realm suffers any further. Are you suggesting I abdicate? Not a suggestion, Your Holiness. We've already sent word to Noble Patrician the Best Noah. They've agreed to a truce if you step down. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but this is our only choice. This is your only choice. You've lost the confidence of your vassals. Abdicate or face a kingdom united against you. The king will never back down. Confidence. It turns out that the ordinary people of the kingdom have no desire to wage war against the rest of the kingdom on your behalf. You rant and rave from your throne, but your orders are ignored. Fair, yeah, fair. The capital's gates are thrown open, and the besieging forces pour in, not to loot, but to negotiate. The war is already over, and all that's left is haggling. Grandee Double and Double Patrician the Best Noah meet to discuss what to do about the king. We can make it look like an accident. Works for me as long as he's dead. You're still sitting on your throne, shouting orders that no one listens to. When Noble Patrician the Best Noah arrives, leading a group of grim-faced soldiers. The official story is that you tragically slipped and fell down the steps in front of your throne, directly onto a sword. Bad luck, really. Oof. Oof. Successor voting. God dang it. Well. Hey, Yellow, can you take pity on me? Because I have no teammates left. I have literally no teammates left. Purple team is non-existent, so, that'd be cool. That'd be nice. I think that's literally, yeah, that's it. It's tied. What happens? I think it's actually random. Random chance on who wins now. All right, what do we got? Oh. Oh, dang. All right. Congratulations, Green Team. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Ah, yes. I don't know if it was random or it just chose because you have, like, better military defiance. I don't know. It's fine. It's okay. All right. Very nice, very nice, very nice. During a rebellion, your loyalists decided that the rebels had the right idea about King Mykor. He was unceremoniously murdered. All that remained of the Count's attempts to usurp the crown was a prisoner, deep under the castle, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumor. Dang. they took the purple's one for prisoner. That's a shame. I kind of wanted to see the king kind of... I don't know if this was like built in, if like a werewolf king thing. If they could like fight back against the army, that would have been cool to see. But we'll never know. We'll never know. The Grandees prayed and prayed for a miracle to place Zilma in their rightful place on the throne, but no miracle came. With the king's credibility destroyed, heiress of the patricians was the obvious choice to inherit the throne. The new monarch promised to keep a firmer grip on power, but only time would tell. And again, it won't let me continue. I don't know what's up with this game. I mean, it's gonna be the end of stream anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. All right, it was close. Very clear, very, very close. Enter? Nah. I've tried pressing a lot of buttons. Nothing works. Escape, enter, space, Q, E, WASD, J. I don't know. That's it. GG. Shake hand. Yeah. That'll be it. That's it for today's stream. As always, thank you to anyone who stopped by and anyone who's still here. I appreciate it a lot. Very nice. Goodbye, Kirby. Pew. Yeah, come on, Kirby. Stay put. Thank you. All right. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, everyone. When I say thank you to anyone who stopped by and anyone who's still here, I do mean it. I appreciate people being here. I do. God dang. But yeah. I'll be live again on Saturday for probably more of this. But I want to do the other mode because hold on. Can I? I pressed a button. It worked. Hold on. I don't know what button I pressed. Literally, I smashed my keyboard a little bit, but it worked. Exit game. If I go to New Dynasty and do begin, there's party game and play on Twitch. I want to do this, which I don't know if people in chat can join. I hope they can, but it's unsure. Maybe they can't. I don't know, man. But I want to try to do this, you know, with people on call because I think that'd be fun. Saturday. If that falls through, I don't know. I might just do Twitch version of this game, or I might do a different game entirely. I don't know. We'll find out Saturday. Again, that stream, I don't know exactly what time it's gonna be, but it'll be Saturday. All right. Do I want to enter to raid here? I don't. No one's live at this hour. God dang. Which is weird. Usually like 5 people are live, but not today. Not today. All right. I'll see you Saturday. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye.